I hate veggie burgers. My problem with them is that they're normally dry, they're not burgers, and they don't even try to be burgers. However, I've now realized that veggie burgers can be wonderful. I think the beauty of a veggie burger is that you can just take all these really healthy ingredients and compact them into a patty. There's so much variety within them that they can serve many different purposes. So a huge complaint that I get all the time is like, how do you get enough protein? I will say veggie burgers are great because a lot of them are bean-based. And as we all know, beans are packed with protein. You can kind of determine the flavor profile you want in your veggie burger based off the base. Is it beans? Is it mushrooms? Is it sweet potato? They seem aggressively vegetarian, but I know a lot of people that eat meat that still eat them. They serve everyone a little differently. They're very easy to make vegan if you don't eat dairy. They're super enjoyable if you eat meat, but you just want something a little different. If you're vegetarian, you can use cheese. If you're vegan, you can use vegan cheese. There's just so many options. It's like you can honestly do whatever you want with them, which I think makes them a super valuable, super approachable, just awesome all-around food. Everybody has their own palate, right? So they have different things that they want to get from food. The great thing about veggie burgers is you can customize them to any flavor that you want, any flavor profile you can imagine. When I used to eat burgers, and honestly still when I eat veggie burgers, I acknowledge them as a vehicle for the toppings. It's an excuse to put pickles and lettuce and tomato and like a cool sauce on something delicious. I'm mostly in it for the toppings. The cool thing about veggie burgers is you can put a lot of the toppings right in the burger. Just don't overcook them. I think that's the true most common way to ruin a veggie burger is to make them dry and overcook them. Veggie burgers are also great for meal prep. Cook a bunch at once and then freeze some and have them for later. That, honestly, an unsung hero in the meal prep world. Veggie burgers are great. You can just stockpile them in your freezer or your fridge and pull them out and use them whenever you want. And since they're not meat, they last longer and they actually still taste good when you reheat them. They're not burgers. You have to get over that. But there's so much variety within them that they can serve many different purposes. Are you wanting to be really healthy today? Do you miss burgers and you don't eat meat? The two tips that I would give you are don't overcook them and get a little crazy, a little experimental with your ingredients. You can honestly put most things in veggie burgers. So don't hold back. Try a few different flavor profiles or, lean into the beans or use mushrooms or sweet potatoes, whatever you have, try to build something around it. And then you can call it your veggie burger and you can serve it to your friends at a barbecue and feel really proud of yourself. For me to say that is a big deal because I never used to like veggie burgers, but I realized I was just doing it wrong. I was always getting veggie burgers when I would go out to eat, and they're normally kind of an afterthought of the chef, to be honest with you. So once I started making them myself, I was like, oh, there's a whole art form here. I can just make this whatever I want, depending on my mood, depending on what I have in my kitchen, and depending on what I'm craving that day. Veggie burgers are good for kids. They're good for adults. They're good for us who don't identify as kids or adults. They're good for grandparents. They're good for everyone. They're just delicious, they're healthy, and they're filling. Go make one.